All right, guys. So I'm going to be talking about the trailer for the second trailer for Jurassic World Rebirth. Now, it's actually kind of funny because when I saw this on my list, I was like, okay, it's another fake trailer. Oh, it's the real trailer. Okay, that's how it's gotten at this point. It just like you sometimes can't tell from the fake trailers from the real trailers. So it's really nice to see. I'm also shocked of how early this dropped. I was expecting like 9 at the earliest, and maybe noon. So I was expecting like noon, but 9 at the latest. But have it right out the gate when I wake up, perfect. So this trailer basically gives us more of what we're gonna more of the Distortus Rex. The D-Rex is basically shorted, and I gotta be honest, the D-Rex, like, it really does feel like it's being actively malicious. It's like it's another like straight up villain monster, which kind of technically speaking, we really haven't had a villain dinosaur since the Spinosaurus. Now you could say like the Indominus was actively malicious, but one could argue it was an animal that didn't know where it was. It was basically trying to figure out what it was. It was more of it was almost like it was basically the Frankenstein monster, and it was learning where it was in the fire of the food chain. The Indoraptor was abused and whatnot, and was driven psychotic. So, thinking on it now, you could just easily say those were villain monsters, but this one this one really did give me vibes of the Spinosaurus. The D-Rex really did give me vibes, because he's like I'm gonna get you, and then picks him up, and like I don't think he's gonna die slow. I don't think he's gonna die fast, is what I mean. It's early. I haven't had anything. I haven't had any coffee. I'm running on fumes. Anyway, so like I was saying, we get more of seeing the dinosaurs and, showcasing what we're going to encounter. The other mutant is the Mutadons, which are, the raptor pterodactyl hybrids, which look fine. They really have like this parrot walk to them, where they're just like, they kind of they really did remind me of like parrots, which is funny because one of my neighbors now has a parrot, and that thing screams. So I imagine there's going to be a lot of screaming from that thing. But the Mutadon looks cool. I don't I'm kind of the mindset of, why do we need 2 mutants? I know it's for merchandise sales and whatnot, but like I'm kind of like, you should have just kept the D-Rex. It should have just been the one. It feels weird when you have more than one. Because like that basically said, and I know what you're like. I know this is supposed to be the island where it was the dumping ground for all the failed experiments. But like, you would think InGen wouldn't try to make a hybrid right out the gate. And I kind of feel like it would be like the Mutadons would probably be more of a Jurassic World. First Jurassic World kind of experiment, or something of that nature, or something with that you wouldn't see until later. The D-Rex I've defended because like the D-Rex basically makes sense in the idea of they didn't know what the hell they were doing, and it would make sense that like trying to clone something that big with multiple genomes probably wouldn't work the first time. Mutadons, you clearly knew what you were doing. So maybe I could see it that maybe they'll explain that that Wu was trying to make hybrids all the way back in 1994, and the Mutadons were possibly the first. We do know from Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous, we do know that the Scorpius Rex was his first hybrid, but maybe that's going to change the lore, or the Mutadons are going to change that. I don't know. It was cool to see the Quetzalcoatlus. It's the Mosasaur looks really cool. The whole thing of it attacking the ship like goddamn Jaws is really cool. But I'll tell you what's really cool, seeing, and I was like, I got giddy. I got straight up like happy seeing basically the T-Rex River Rapid scene happen in film. It was really cool to see like the T-Rex like follow, like they're in the families in this raft, and they're trying to like move away. They're trying to like get away from the T-Rex. Just like, oh, you think you're safe? Let me fix that. And just casually starts walking into the river and like is just stalking after them. What I also like about this is that this is technically scientifically accurate. We do know from studying the bones of T-Rex is that it was more than likely capable of having the ability to swim in water. It probably was capable of swimming because those leg muscles were strong enough to carry it. Not to mention, its body was strong enough to like keep buoyancy and have that tail to be buoyant as well. So, and it's kind of funny because that wasn't really thought of for the longest time until like studying more of the skeleton structure of T-Rex. But Michael Crichton like put that in the book because he was like, yeah, I want to have a T-Rex stalk these people like a crocodile. In the book, if no one's read it, the scene being that Grant and the kids are in a raft and they're trying to get to the visitor center again, and they encounter the T-Rex that had destroyed the cars, and it proceeds to get into the river and chase after them. Yeah. So, but yeah, it is really cool to finally have that scene done. It is really cool to see that scene come to life. And I think I'm more excited than anything else. Like, the D-Rex is fine. Seeing the Quetzalcoatlus is really cool. The Ultrasaurs was a neat scene. Mutodons. I don't know how I still feel about the Mutodons, but that T-Rex scene, the T-Rex raft scene alone made me go, okay, all right. I'm happy. Yeah. So, we don't really, we do have the typical cliches in this trailer of, like, people saying, like, we probably won't get off this island alive, and survival's a low minimum chance, and shit like that. I don't know, all of these characters, we don't really get a feel of what they are in this film, and also, we have this other family, we get more of this second family, this second group, basically, who end up on this island. So, I'm curious to see how this will play out. With this family and this Scarlett Johansson's group and all that. But the characters right now don't grab me yet. Again, you can't really, the trailers don't really grab me on characters until, like, I see the movie. So, I'm just going to basically say, like, for right now, the human characters aren't grabbing me, which sucks because usually in Jurassic Park movies, give or take a few, I'm usually, like, rooting for someone. Like, there's usually a human character I can grab onto no matter what it is. Unless it's Dominion, then that movie can entirely go fuck itself. And Fallen Kingdom, too. At least there's no clone children. I swear to God, if the little girl in this movie turns out to be a human clone from InGen, I am going to scream. Anyway. But it looks cool. I really like how there's like a genuine feeling of these characters could die. We haven't had that in a long time in the past, like the entirety of the Jurassic World trilogy, where someone's had this thought of someone could fucking die in this scene. Like they probably cut away from someone getting eaten or seriously injured, and we haven't really had that again since JP3, which the more I think about it, JP3 is still not a good movie, but, like, I forgive it after how bad Dominion was. Have I mentioned I fucking hate Dominion? Anyway. So yeah, look, I'm excited. Hopefully this will turn out well, and yeah, more dinos. I'm happy for more dinos. But yeah, you guys tell me in the comments below, what did you guys think of this trailer for Jurassic World Rebirth? Did you guys like it, hate it? Comment below, let me know. Other than that, hope you all enjoyed this. I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time in the Multiverse.